All right, everyone, welcome back to Jersey Wednesday. This is week 26, and now it's on to the California Golden Seals, or the California Seals, whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to be calling them the California Seals. Let's go with the straight laces collar like we've been doing for this series. Not that, we want to start with the logo. Let's get our logo on here. That's too small. This is probably too big, but yeah, not by a ton, but it's too big. This is also just a weird logo for the front of a jersey. I want to stick with that, I think. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Whoops. No, seriously? Okay. Well, what font do we want to use? In all honesty, I might just, do. There we go. There's our C. Why not? There we go. Honestly, I think that works. Let's move up left a bit. There. Do that. Alrighty. So let's go to the actual jersey now. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this, so I think we're just gonna put some stuff down and see what works. I feel like I'm gonna be using mostly like blue and white for the striping, and then the numbers and stuff will be yellow. I don't know. So I'm just not sure how much yellow and blue will work. I guess they are complementary colors, now that I think about it. So I think it'll be fun. So, something... There we go. Let me get a smaller black line as the full outline. Or you know what? Let's do this. I actually didn't make that long enough. It's fine. Use all the colors. How does that look? Okay. I don't hate it. I think I want to move it up a bit and also get you actually on the screen. Yeah, I like it. Alright. Green. Green. Whoops. Green. Yeah, we can close that for now. If we need to come back to it, we can. Alright, sleeve time. Green. Can I still copy paste from before? Oh, I can, but I didn't grab the whole thing. Okay, that's fine. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna try something here. How's that look? I like it. I actually don't hate that at all. Alright. That works better than I thought it was gonna. They were founded in 1967. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to get a font on the C for the numbers. Let's see if we can just find something that I already have saved that works. It honestly might be like the old Maple Leafs. So this one kind of works. But it might be like the old Maple Leafs font, because I remember their C just being like weirdly like round. Like almost like a circle. That one works if we can't find a better one. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Phoenix. Alright. Oh, I thought it was on layer. I'm gonna try something. There we go. You can't really tell that that's blue, but you can tell it's something. Yeah, I like that. Let's try and get all of this copied. Okay, we did, but I forgot to do the background first. Okay, it's a bit up. There we go. Now we just need to move this way. I don't know why this one looks like it's a little higher, so I'm just gonna move it down a couple. Now it looks like it's down. Honestly, we're just gonna do that. And we're just gonna leave it, because otherwise I'm gonna go crazy over that for like an hour. Alright. So now I need to figure out what I want to do for the sleeves. Or the shoulders, I meant. What do I want to do for the shoulders? Let's get our rounded shoulders. I think we're going to use those. So let's go to the normal ones real quick. Just make them green. I've mentioned before, but the reason that I do this is because the little lips here near the edge, you can see them, even if the rounded shoulders are on. Like, you can see, like, this little part here. So I just don't want to leave it blank, so I'll just make it green so it matches the torso of the jersey. Okay, so what do we want to do for the shoulders? I think we make them blue. How's that look? We need to make this one taller. Actually, I think instead we'll just make this one thinner. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And now I think we just need to add some white and black to it. Yeah, that's probably too big. That's definitely, like, gonna be too big, but... Actually, I kind of don't hate that, but I will make it smaller. Which means it's not gonna fit right, so here, let's just get rid of those. And then we're just gonna make new ones. Or here, let's... Come on, there you go. How's that look? Looks pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of these. Alright. Cool. I like that. So now we're gonna get ourselves this word mark. Oh. Okay, let's make sure that the colors are the same, which I don't think they are. Yeah, no, they're not. The green we're using on the jersey looks more suntan, I guess. Okay. Whoa! You're big. That's still pretty big. I don't usually love putting word marks on shoulders. I'm actually not hating how this one's looking, though. Okay, well, that's big. Let's do that. How's that looking? Yeah, I like that. Alright. I want to make sure these are perfectly aligned, so it'll make it easier trying to move it over on the other shoulder. Let's go ahead and copy that now. We can close you. Sure. Alrighty. Whoops, didn't even close that. Wait, no, not green. And I didn't copy it. There you go. So we gotta rotate. Nope, rotating 180 is not the way to go. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to. There. Just layer 1. Jeez. This one we can rotate 180. How does that look? Wrong. I think that's probably the best we're gonna get. It looks alright. Okay. So let's get to our straight laces collar. Laces, we'll make those yellow. Okay. Excuse me. Getting some hiccup. That's never fun. I should really turn these off, but it also affects other stuff. Let's get our NHL logo in here. That might be too much yellow on the top. Oh no, that's pretty accurate. Okay. Why does it not look centered? Because it wasn't. I thought I centered it. I did not. It still doesn't really look centered, but oh well. I'm not gonna be too picky about that. Oh. Okay, main color edge. Well, we're going with yellow. What happens if I just make this blue? It looks a little, so we're gonna be having some fun here. Trying to get these two aligned properly. That's not it. That's almost it. That just doesn't look great. Nah, I think I'm just not. I just did not like how that looked. I have an idea actually. We get some green. And then now we do the yellow. How's that look? I think that looks better. Okay, I think I need to make the green a bit smaller. Okay, I think that's close enough. Get a white one. Obviously, this one's gonna need to be smaller. Why? There we go. Okay, that's still too big. I think the yellow is actually too big as well. So let's do that. Let's move that over. Get a tad smaller. So still too big. Yeah, I think adding the green helps. That's still. I think the yellow is actually still too big too. Hmm. There we go. That's roughly accurate. Like, this feels like a strange color combo, but I think it just, like, kind of works. And that looks good. Alright. So let's just copy all of these. Let's go to the other one. Whoops, not green. I didn't copy. There we go. There we go. And put them on this side, and that should be correct. It's not. Why? Well, that's really annoying. Okay, that's right, I think, now. That's weird. Oh, here, let's actually make... Let's grab this green one. Let's move it to the top, and let's just move it left a bit. Like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. I just realized this kind of looks like a Mighty Ducks jersey. Like, not the team, the movie. Like the green ones from the first movie. Kind of looks like that. But oh well, we've committed. Let's actually make that blue. And we can make this, I don't know, white, I guess. Yeah, that works well enough. Alright. So I think that's gonna be our dark jersey. Let me get that exported real quick. Okay. So I guess for the light jersey, we just swap the like white with green. Probably not the white. I think we'll swap the blue with green, and then we'll swap the white with blue. Well, let's try it and see how that goes. I don't think we need to change the logo at all. So let's just, I guess I'm gonna want to change the captaincy. I guess let's make you blue. Oh, but then you'll be the same. Let's make you green. And let's make the outline yellow. There we go. Alright. Let's go to the torso. So, you, white, you, green, you, blue, you, blue. What do we think? Yeah, I think that works. I think that's probably what we're going to do for the rest of the jersey. All right. I guess I'll make the shoulders green. I don't know. We'll see. Here, let's change these to blue first. And this to green. No, that's not the one I want to change. This is the one I want to change. Yeah, I like it. I'll change these shoulders too. So here, maybe this will be better. You see how there's a tiny little bit of green sticking out right here? Here, I can zoom in on it. There's a little bit of green sticking out here, but it's not here because I just changed that shoulder to white. So that's why I edit those shoulders, even though they're not the ones that are actually on the jersey. And if I just remove them, then it'll just look like gray. So it's not smart to do that either. Alright. Let's go to our rounded shoulders. So what's the game plan for this, huh? Is it just gonna be to do this? Honestly, I think so. I like that. Whoops. Alright, cool. Now it's just the color. Laces. We can keep that yellow. Let's make the rivets blue though. And then you become white. And let's make you blue. Sure. There we go. So the main color, edge blue to match the rest of it. You, green, you, white, you, blue. Oh wait, I just didn't edit the stripe on the shoulder, so it's not gonna look right. Hang on. I gotta go back to the shoulders. You and you become blue. You and you become blue. There we go. That matches now. You green, you blue, you white. Alright, now it's just this back stripe here. Which I think we'll make yellow and we'll make this green, I guess. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for our California Seals jerseys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.